Aries, how are you? I hope that you guys are doing well and staying safe and being careful. Welcome back to my channel. This is your love reading for July, and if you are new here, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Let's take a look and see, Aries, what is coming in for July. How is your love life going to look? What do we need to know? Let's see what messages we receive from Spirit. But before I do, just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit. All right, Aries, let's see what messages do we receive from Spirit. What do we need to know for your love life? What is it going to look like in July? So I can see Leo's energy coming through. You guys might be dealing with a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. Well, there's someone here that's not speaking up about how they feel about the other one. Could be what someone is holding back from telling you, or could be feelings that you feel, Aries, that like you're not letting yourself. It's like it's unspoken, and what's unspoken is just how in love this person is. I mean, they feel like you are nothing but love and light. Do you see the love and the light? Wow, incredible, because they just feel so head over heels in love. They feel a deep bond. They feel like this is where they're supposed to be. They've never felt this way before. No one else makes them happier. No one else possibly could make them happier. They would do anything. I mean, this is how this person feels. So if those are not your feelings, this is how someone feels about you, Aries. But the thing about it, with this Ace of Swords coming in reverse, it's like they're not speaking up. They're not saying it. I can see where they're only like giving bits and pieces, doing little baby steps. Strong Leo energy is here. So I wonder if you guys have Leo in your chart or Leo on your mind, because that energy is just here over and over again. I can see what the way that this person is, right? The way that they act is different from how they feel, because throughout the month, you might find that they hold back a lot, that you might find that you're asking yourself, well, why don't they show me more? Why aren't they doing more? I will tell you that this person has a strategy, and they feel like, I'm just going to give to them what I feel they're giving to me. And when I see that they're opening up more, then I'm going to open up more. Do you see that's like here is the strategy of like having everything appear as smooth, while inside they're like jumping for joy. They're like screaming. Their heart is pounding. They have butterflies in their stomach. This is someone who feels, and do you see how literally the cup is pouring over? It speaks to how they feel you're a blessing. It speaks to their emotions and how it's something that they have to work very hard in order to contain. It's not that they're hiding it from you. I know that if you want this person to give more to you, then you may feel like they're holding back. They're not holding back to be malicious or to play games. That's not what it is, because you make them incredibly happy. They respect you, and they wouldn't do anything to jeopardize this. Their strategy is like they don't want to overwhelm you. They're like, okay, well, if you take one step, then I'll take one step. If you do a little more, then I'll do a little more. So you know what you can do to test this person, Aries, is start to open up to them more, because I know that you'll find that they reciprocate the same energy. They'll give it right back to you. And if you pull back from them, they're going to pull back from you. And again, it's not to be malicious. It's not to play games. It's because they feel like this is what I'm going to do to make things right, to create the balance. This person has their own pride, of course, so they don't want to end up feeling like a fool. They don't want to just pour their heart out, which like they do to everyone else around them. Everyone knows exactly how they feel about you. Everyone can see the way that they just beam when they think about you, talk about you. So just rest assured that all of like their friends and family know how they feel and how in love they are, and how around you I can see where they just try to play it cool. That's what it is. And that's why this Leo energy is coming in reverse. It's like to try to, they're trying to control it, but it's not in a negative way. You are on their mind 24/7. I wonder if you think about them as much, or if you're letting your mind go to this place where you have worries. Because that's what that Seven of Cups energy is. It's like overthinking, thinking because you're so emotional. So you may not even realize how much you feel for this person as well. Especially if you know that you're the one who's doing a lot of overthinking, reading into things, always looking for like, you know, the sentence ends, it's a period. Do you keep looking beyond that period to see like, well, what else do they really mean? What do they really mean by that? You don't have to like search further. You don't have to read between the lines. This person loves you. They're very dedicated to you. In their mind, they've already made a commitment. Everyone already knows how they feel. It's just a matter of what are you ready for? Because that's what they're thinking about. They're taking your feelings into consideration, and they don't want to do anything, you know, to make a fool of themselves and to feel like they're putting you on the spot or putting too much pressure on you. That's why I can see that they're in this energy of just like, what you do for me, I'll do for you. Let's take baby steps. And I want to see that this is balanced along the way. So, I mean, it's important for you to know the secret that they are keeping. I wonder if you know exactly who this is. If you are like already dating this person. And I wonder for some of you, if it's someone around you that you are close to, they have all of these feelings and they're just like not speaking up. Because with all of this energy of holding back, that's why I'm saying it could be hard for you to know who this person is if you don't already like have it in your mind like, oh yeah, I know exactly who this is. It's the person that I'm dealing with now. For those of you that are thinking about it, I see the energy of someone who could even be a little bit younger than you, who has all of these emotions. And I don't mean significantly younger, but that's important for someone to know. And with the way that they just show you what you show them, if you're showing them like the energy of friendship, they're going to show you the energy of friendship. If you flirt with them, they're going to bring it right back. If you take things to another level and like, I don't know, are so bold enough to ask them if they wanted to do something like as far as a date, they're not going to say no. I see a lot of holding back, but just like waiting. Do you know what I mean? Waiting for things to be aligned. Because what you do and what you show them, they will show it back to you. So you can, if you're trying to figure out who this is, you know, you can keep that in mind. And the more that you show, the more that they will show. But I can see here, I mean, someone that is watching and feeling all of these things and not speaking up. So for others of you, this could be just someone who's secretly admiring you, who just is so happy every time you walk into the room, every time they hear from you, every time they hear about you. It's funny because with all of the energy of everyone else knowing and you not knowing, I just think it's cute. You know, it's nothing negative at all. But I bet that you'll find that when you do pinpoint who this is, for those of you that this person is like secretly admiring you, others around you will say, how did you not see that? How did you not know? You don't see the way that they smile from ear to ear every time you're around. You don't see how happy they are. I'm telling you, you just make this person's day. This is the happiest card in the whole deck, and this represents the highest level of love in the whole deck. It's crazy though what they show. because page is like low. Do you know what I mean? And that's not a negative thing, but like as far as like showing and feeling and doing, this is like a stark contrast, complete opposites from what they feel on the inside and what they show to you. And again, it's only because they want to know, are you open to this? Do you feel the same way? Because this person who feels this way is in a very vulnerable position. I mean, you are the light of their life. So I know if you were to turn them down, my God, they would be crushed. Absolutely, because of the way that they feel about you. So I can see where they will continue to keep it inside and it will continue to be unspoken. Because they're trying to get a reading on you. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to understand how you feel. So I know that you have to have some kind of inclination as to who this is. There's no way that it can be a complete mystery to those of you that are trying to figure it out. You just have to think about who is always like so happy, who's always smiling at you, who's always like reaching out to you, because that's who it is. And their intentions towards you are to like secure a connection with you and never let you go, because the way that they feel is like every aspect of the connection to you is unmatched. They feel like they've never seen anyone as beautiful or good looking as you. They feel like you're like the funniest person. You have the best personality. In their mind and in their heart, moreover, there's no one that compares. They feel like you are the best and there's no one out there that would be a better match. So to be with you is like a dream come true. It's just a lot of mystery that's here and the way that this person is not speaking up. So for those of you who are in the connection with someone, and you feel like they embody this energy of holding back, only giving you a little bit, showing you a little bit, you have to know that deep down, and what they don't tell you is how in love with you that they are, how much they appreciate you, how much they can't really picture their life without you and would never want to. They'll open up when they feel like everything's level, when they feel like it's safe. When they're not so afraid of their vulnerabilities. And that's not a bad thing. It's not. It's a precious thing, because you hold this person's heart in your hands and you might not even realize that you do. So they certainly are very vulnerable, and that's not a negative trait at all. You know, if those are your feelings, I'm sure you can understand this vulnerability and needing to know for sure about how the other one feels. So there's a beautiful opportunity that's around you, Aries, that is just waiting to come out, waiting to be embraced. Although it's not a secret from those that are closest to you, because they already know how this person feels. But they respect the privacy, you know, they respect. Maybe they ask them not to say anything. That's why this sword is in reverse, because it's about not speaking, like really zipping and not saying anything. So those are some factors for some of you. But I just know that the message is to reassure, especially for someone who is already involved with this person and they feel like they hold back too much and they can't really understand, like, where do I stand with them? They're mirroring you. So what they feel you show to them, they're going to show it to you. So just try it as a test. Try it and see. You might be surprised. If you increase the communication, if you increase the openness, if you make yourself vulnerable first, they're going to follow. They absolutely are. So you guys have something that's very special that is here. For some of you, it's a secret admirer. For others of you, it's just the way that your person is so in love with you and just waiting for the right time to tell you, to open up to you. But just know that there's no one that could ever take your place. The initial M is here, so that might be important to you guys. So your reading is very beautiful, Aries. I want to take a look at the Ace of Swords here. I mean, that's just what it is. It's crazy to see the same energy repeating, because it's really the same message from Spirit. Even though I try to like dig and get more information for you guys, when it repeats like that, it's like that's what the message is. Someone must need to hear it again then. So they're not speaking up about it because you guys are mirroring each other. The more like you put forth, the more they will. Okay? So it's very, very positive. There's no maliciousness here. There's really only like love and light that this person wants to give to you, because they feel like you are a blessing. They feel like you are everything. So where it's not being spoken or maybe shown in the way that you want them to, they're waiting for you to take a step, then they'll take a step. You take 2 steps, and then they'll take 2 steps. That's exactly what their energy is. All right, you guys. Okay, Aries. So that's what I can see for you guys coming in for July. So much positivity around you guys. So much happiness that's just waiting to be, you know, waiting for the opportunity to come about. The timing is moving in a beautiful direction to bring really so much balance. You see, this represents the both of you. What you do, I'll do. You do it, and then I'll do it. 2 steps forward, I'll take 2 steps forward. So just know about the mirroring that's going on here, which really is, in a funny way, the only blockage that's there. All right, you guys, so that's what I have for you for July. If you enjoyed your reading, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share, you guys. I love you so much. Much love and light to all of you. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Did I say that already? Sorry if I did, Aries. All right, so I will talk to you guys in about a week.